lot of people in Singapore are not really aware that street dogs make good pets. So what we do here at Causes for Animals Singapore is we rescue a lot of street animals. We treat them for any illnesses that they may have, and then after that they go through a period of rehabilitation where they learn to walk on leash and be part of a household and be with a family. I'm Christine. I'm 28 this year. We started this place about 3 years ago. I'm a full-time teacher. I teach at a secondary school. I teach history and literature. I tend to do all this work that I do after work. So basically this is like my second job, but we don't get paid for it. All the adoptions and cleaning up and walking of the dogs we do after work. When people go out to malls and stuff, we hardly have time for that. So generally this is what makes us happy, so we enjoy doing it. Most of the animals that get adopted here are the younger ones or the puppies, because generally they tend to be cuter and people want a bit more active dogs. A lot of our older dogs that are rescued off the streets tend to stay with us for life because people are not so receptive to welcoming an older dog into their household. I think one of our most heartwarming stories would be a story about Aling. Aling still lives here. She was rescued from Tuas. The construction workers in the area actually somehow got hold of our contact and called us. Her vagina was basically swollen to 5 times the average size. She was diagnosed with cancer. So what happened was she underwent chemotherapy and she's now cancer-free. She's been cancer-free for 2 years, but she's still waiting for a home of her own. She's a very nervous dog, so she takes a while to warm up to people. But it's very nice to see how resilient our street dogs are and how they don't give up, no matter how tough life can be.
Pratik, and I've volunteered here for a year and a few months. I started out mainly because I wanted something to do on the weekends and something meaningful, and I have quite a deep love for dogs.
People have to be financially ready to have a pet. Medical bills can be very expensive. In terms of commitment, people would need to be able to afford time to take the dog for at least 2 decent walks a day.
You do have to make a lot of sacrifices to not just your time, your money, your habits.
And it also requires an entire family to commit. It might be just 1 or 2 people who are keen to have a pet, but living with a pet involves the entire family, so the whole family has to be comfortable. It's also a lot of effort.
You need to make sure that you have ample resources for their medical care, for their food, play with them, interact with them. In fact, it's just like having a kid, except this kid will probably remain a kid for 12, 13, and if not more years.
We hope to bring this concept to Singapore, where a dog that is seen wandering on the streets is not just a stray dog or he's not going to attack. We want people to see that they could be part of our community. Just like when you visit the streets of Bali, you will see street dogs that basically belong to shops or a beach or a restaurant owner, and they are allowed to roam, but they are what we call community dogs. So of course at the same time we work in tandem with adoption to ensure that the dogs that are adoptable are adopted off our streets and are in homes of their own.